Today, we'd like to especially thank our community, those who have been contributed instrumentally, and they are very, it's invaluable because they take out their time for us and they fully support us. We'd like to thank the sponsors as well, our NPL sponsors from the first season. We'd like to thank Splash Free, Wholesale. We'd like to thank Touch, Bright Networks. We'd like to thank Super Safe, Limpopo Cash and Carry. We'd like to thank Bargain House. We'd like to thank SI Hardware, Tire Rack as well. And we'd like to thank Wood Corner and Beds Depot and S-Cars and Steelworks. We'd like to thank Ark Printers. We'd like to thank even Son Pras and EW Enterprise. We'd like to sincerely thank Capri Printers and Basmi Cellular. We'd like to thank Choice Mankweng, and we'd like to also thank Solid Casting. We'd like to call the captains, and we'd like to first call Molana Rawat to give us a word of wisdom and also give us some advice, and we can play the game in the right spirit without any fights and arguments. Molana Rawat.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسوله الكريم أما بعد قال تعالى إنما المؤمنون إخوة وقال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم المؤمن القوي خير من المؤمن الضعيف صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين أما بعد. First and foremost, we'd like to extend, as Brother Abdul said, our gratitude for everyone for attending this opening of the NPL. I mentioned in the last season, and I'll mention again, really brings joy to the heart to see the entire community coming together. In the Holy Quran, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions that the believers are brothers. Unity, brotherhood is an integral part of who we are as a community. And this is something we should keep in mind, that we are brothers first before we are competitors in sport. We are friends before we are rivals. And this is something, if we keep in our mind, there won't be any fights, any arguments, any mishaps throughout the tournament. Firstly, we are brothers, and then we are sportsmen. This is something very important. I can't stress the importance of this enough. Our objective here is to bring the community together. Our objective is to have fun, to get fit, to have an outing. Winning, losing, that is secondary. If our objective is solely to be winners, if we are only to show that we're the best, then we're going to have numerous problems. If we are here with the intention that we are going to have fun, no matter who wins, no matter who loses, of course, at the end of the day, everyone wants to win. But that is not our primary objective. Our primary objective is to get fit, to have fun, to be sportsmen. And if you look in the sporting world, anyone who fights, anyone who is out of line, who doesn't follow the rules, they are scorned upon, they are frowned upon. Why? Because that is unsportsmanlike conduct. So let us keep this in mind. This is the most important thing. That we are here to have fun. We are here to play the beautiful game of cricket. And we are not here solely to show our skill and to show that we are victorious. Yes, as I'll mention again, each and everyone desires that we win, that we are successful, but everyone is successful just by taking part. So let us bear this in mind. Secondly, together, and this is part of sportsmanlike conduct, and I've mentioned this in the last season and I'll mention it again as well, that when it comes to respecting the decision of the umpire, no matter how difficult it is for you to accept the decision, you as a player have no authority to question or to fight with the umpire. That is totally unsportsmanlike. In professional cricket, we know the fines, the match bans, etc. that take place if someone hurls abuses or someone fights with the umpire. And after discussing with the organizers, I think this is the route that will be taken. If someone is unruly or displays unruly conduct, then there will be consequences that will be faced by that particular player. This is not what we learn, this is not the teachings, and this is not sportsmanlike. And thirdly, with regards to the stopping of play at the times of prayer, after discussing with the organizers as well, we've come to the agreement that at the time of the call of prayer, for that 2 or 3 minutes when the call to prayer is being made, the match will be stopped. And while the prayer is taking place in the mosque, for that 10 minutes approximately also, there won't be any play taking place. This is if we don't put our religion first. It's all religions. If we don't put our religion first, if we don't keep Allah, if we don't keep God in front of us, then no matter how good we are unsuccessful. So our religious obligations come first before our sport. So let us keep this in mind, and we wish everyone the best of luck, and we hope that we have a smooth tournament, inshallah. May Allah grant us the understanding, and thank you so much.
And thank you to Maulana Robert. I think he spoke very well, and I think we can take learning from it. I'd like to invite Mr. John Mukori, CSA representative, and from the LIC, Limpopo. Mr. John, can you please?
Good morning, everyone. What a beautiful hot morning. Before I even greet you properly, can we please give Faizul and Huzefa a big round of applause? There you go. Yes, this is the 3rd edition of the Nevada Premier League, and what a great example of what good leadership, good passion, a community coming together can do. So really, we are very proud as a cricket family to be part of such an organization. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the sponsors. They've already been mentioned by name, but yes, you don't put something like this together without people reaching out and supporting the cause. So again, thanks to all the sponsors, the match officials, Limpopo Impala Cricket CEO and his staff, all the volunteers and all organizers, members of the media, the cricket family as a whole, and lastly but not leastly, the players. Thank you very much for showing up. You look great in your colors. And borrowing from our esteemed Mulana, thank you very much for your words of wisdom. He said we are friends before we are competitors. So really we wish that this 3rd season of NPL will be a success. It's already looking like it's going to be a success. And all the best to everyone who's going to compete. Lastly, I'll leave you with words of the great Sachin Tendulkar. He said, when people throw stones at you, you can turn those stones into milestones. So no matter what happens, always know that if you do your best, you can turn whatever stone that's been put in front of you into a milestone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. John. We'd like to call the CEO of LIC Limpopo, Mr. Tommy Perry, a round of applause, please.
I think I'm the guy who's always put on a spotlight, or put my head in a block, and making sure that we obviously come to acknowledge cricket, because our job, our priority as the Limpopo Impala Cricket, the fraternity of the game in this province, is to make sure we take care of the game. And once again, to the two fellow leaders who spoke before me, one thing that I would sort of highlight out of the speeches is to sort of emphasize on us being a community of cricket together as brothers and sisters. I know that most of your people are actually believing that cricket could be predominantly for males, so females are actually also making a huge impact in this. And the one thing that I isolated from the great talks is that it's not only about the community, but you also change, and inspire the young ones who are here, being in the presence of attending. Okay, sorry, I have to test like I'm a singer. So me attending the NPL, there's great things that I also picked up from it. That every day, every single day of my experience in the NPL in the previous season, the entire community of Nevada, would gather in to sort of make sure that we play the cricket and also become friends, brothers and sisters. And one thing that I took again along with me is that we inspire the young ones, because in fact we need to be able to sort of say become a influence or a parent that can sort of contribute into shaping a better leader of society. Thank you to Mustafa as well as Yusuf Bai. This is one initiative that we always have dreamt about. I know that the meetings held, and also making sure that what we could do better moving forward is quite key for us. Enjoy the cricket, everyone is taking part in it. It's not obviously difficult to sort of run the same initiative on everyday's life. Go out there, make sure that the opening today becomes a special one and a different one from the previous one, because we're actually building up towards the success. See a few faces. Some of these players have been part of our structures from a high performance level to also professional cricket, contracted players. And initiatives like this is something that I take to heart closely, because you never know if you are going through what you are going through, and making sure that if you become a successor, how many of these players, especially the youngsters, could be part of the professional team as contracted players. And all the best, enjoy the rest of the day, and that's all it is.
Thanks a lot, Mr. Tommy. We'd like to call Rejoice. Please come here and say a few words.
Good morning. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thanks for putting me on the spot, Faizul Ramdala, for this one. Look, this is a beautiful event. As a mini cricket coordinator, I develop mini cricket, and to see men, well, I don't know where the ladies are, I'm going to make sure we get girls, but to see such a beautiful event, this is really beautiful, I'm not going to lie. I wish you all the best, NPL. You guys are doing great things. Faze, my personal friend, this is really great. To your sponsors, thank you very much. Yeah, being the only girl speaking after three great men, it's a difficult task that I've been given. Also, I want your babies. I'm also here to, steal your kids from you. So if you've got babies between the ages of 5 and 10, please bring them to me. Mr. Faze will give you my contact details so that when you guys are busy, then me and the little ones doing something else. If everyone is fine with that. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day and all the best.
We'd like to call the match official. We'd like to call Mr. Sarki Mamubulo. Alright, morning folks. Yeah. Second year in a row. We learned something last year. There will be few changes. From the player side, please, I think the gentleman who said it very nicely. Let's give the umpires a respect. Gentlemen, we're not computers. We make mistakes also. I might make a bad call. In your view, it was supposed to be this, and I called that. Accept it. And let's move on. I didn't want to come and talk about the scenario happened in the final last year. I don't think that was professionally. And, I would like the committee to take that into consideration, that such an incident shouldn't happen again. The one thing that I thought of looking at last year was to the spectators. I know we want to give our bowlers motivation that if you get the first wicket to be running, can we stop that this time? Stop all spectators coming in the field. Only the 12, 13 and 14 men to come in, bring drinks to the players. Let's treat it professionally. I think in that way it will be something better. Please guys, we are learning. Nobody knows. Nobody will be saying I do this. And I sometimes look at TV and see those guys making a little small blunder where New Zealand win the World Cup, but England take the trophy. Some of the things it happens. So guys, let's have fun. Yes. They said winning should be the last thing. Let it be the last thing. If it comes, it comes. But let's enjoy and let's respect the empires. Thank you. We'd like to call the team captains. We'd like to call guys, everyone, silent please. As everyone knows, we had a very integral member of the NPL from the first NPL when he wasn't the actual NPL, and he always supported Faizul and Huzefa. He was always there for the meetings, and he was giving his best in the commentary. He was sitting alone, giving commentary along with my father, and so we lost him. His name is Aklasi. We just like everyone to just remain 2 minutes silent, and maybe everyone can just read and always remember him in your prayers. We'd like to call the team captains, team names. Let's just get started. We'd like to call a member from the Acacia Capitals. A round of applause for Acacia Capital, guys. We'd like to call Bangladesh Tigers. A round of applause for Bangladesh Tigers. Only one member, guys. Member.
Come on, Tigers!
Good ball, good ball. We'd like to call Burgersford Tigers. A round of applause for Burgersford Tigers, guys. One member to team. We'd like to call Choksi Zanin. Round of applause for them, guys. It's a new team. We'd like to call very loud round of applause. Asati Kings. We'd call Makania Sultan. A round of applause for him. We'd like to call Mia Warriors. We'd like to call Nagar Seth. A round of applause for Nagar Seth. We'd like to call New Star Team 11. A round of applause for them, guys. It's a new team. We'd like to call the Pochal Lions. We'd like to call Polokwane Stars. A big round of applause. The new team as well. Last but not the least, we'd like to call the defending champion, Nirvana Nawabs. Let's clap let us give everyone a round of applause. Without them, it's not possible. The members here from the team, if they want to say a word, they're more than welcome, or else we can continue.
I want to continue with them.
Okay, anyone from here want to say a word or two? Okay, thank you guys. Thank you very much.
Wait, I want to say something. Wait. Say something. Wait. No, use the mic.
Hello. Yes. You guys hearing me?
Yes.
Sir, all right, I just want to say, enjoy, love each other, play fair game, and no fighting. We respect each other, and thank you for all of you guys and all my chief guests. I can see everyone here. I don't know, I don't want to mention the name, but thank you very much for the coming here and giving us support. My Huzefa for all the 12 teams. I'm going to play Huzefa for everyone. No selfishness. East or west, we are the best. Thank you guys, thank you. Anyone wants to say a word or two? All right, thank you. Thank you. Chalo.